We do not want to separate children from their parents. We do not want adults to bring children into this country unlawfully either, placing those children at risk. But we do have a policy of prosecuting adults who flout our laws to come here illegally instead of waiting their turn or claiming asylum at any of their ports of entry. This country is dedicated to caring for those children. You saw Kirsten just a few moments ago, and they are committed at Homeland Security, and within 72 hours, those children have to be at the Department of Health and Human Services. And the Secretary has made clear that they are working hard to always take care of them properly. We cannot and will not encourage people to bring their children or other children to the country unlawfully by giving them immunity in the process. Why wouldn't you bring children with you if you know you would be released and not prosecuted? After the policies of the last 8 years, we had hundreds of thousands of unaccompanied minors. These are people, children, young people that came without adults and their parents, coming through our borders, which has led to a resurgence of the violent MS-13 gang terrorizing high schools and even middle schools in Maryland and Long Island. So let's remember, we have a generous, lawful system that admits over 1 million people a year to permanent legal status in America. But when we ignore our laws at the border, we obviously encourage hundreds of thousands of people a year to likewise ignore our laws and illegally enter our country, creating an enormous burden on our law enforcement, on our schools, our hospitals, and our social programs. President Trump has said this lawlessness cannot continue. We do not want to separate parents from their children. You can be sure of that. If we build a wall, we pass some legislation, we close some loopholes, we won't face these terrible choices. The numbers will end. We will have a system where those who need to apply for asylum can do so, and those who want to come to this country will apply to enter lawfully.